Good evening once again, all my comic collecting friends out there in YouTube land. Comic Quarter 410 here. Tonight I'm bringing you part 19 of my Keys variants and such. Sorry haven't put up a vid in a little bit. Been busy. Now that the weather's sort of cleared up here, been keeping busy. But I hope everyone's doing well, and thanks for stopping by. Gonna start off with, a combination of stuff I would have shown earlier had I found it, and also hit a 50% off sale this week. So I was extremely happy to get this. This is Batman Digital Justice by Pepe Moreno. It's computer generated, and it's from the 80s, and I believe this was actually the third all computer generated graphic novel. First being Shatter, and then I think Iron Man Crash by Marvel beat this, and this is the first DC one. But I used to have this as a kid, and I was stoked to get. I got it half off. I think I paid $12.50 for this, so that's awesome. It's in really nice shape too. Also got this half off. Been looking for this Punisher Return to Big Nothing. Awesome Mike Zeck cover, and can't wait to read this one. This again was like 10 to 15 bucks. Got this for $5 because it has a little damage. This is Wolverine and Nick Fury, the Scorpio Connection by Archie Goodwin and Howard Chaykin on that cool ass cover there. Very cool for $5. And this is one I never had that I always wanted to read. Silver Surfer Enslavers graphic novel by Stanley and Keith Pollard. Can't wait to read that one. You know, I love those 80s graphic novels, and very happy to get those. This is the Army of Darkness Shop Till You Drop Dead retailer variant. This is by Nick Bradshaw. It's a wraparound. Big Army of Darkness fan, so I picked that up half price. This is the Darkman vs. Army of Darkness photo variant. Got that for like $2.50. I'm not sure if this is a variant or the regular cover. Those of you that collect Arrow or have bought this issue, I'd appreciate it if you could tell me there. But pick this up. It was $2.50. Baltimore Year of the Monsters. This is the Virgin cover, I think. This was a variant. This was $5. And I haven't been reading this book, and there's no excuse because I'm from Baltimore. It's named after the damn city I live in, and it's by Mike Mignola, one of my favorite creators right now. So definitely need to get on these. No excuse. Jumped on these. These were half price. This is Batman 19, the Mad Magazine fold-in variant cover. Not gonna fold it and see what it looks like. Might have to Google that to see, because I'm not folding mine up. Really happy to get this half price. This is the Detective 19, which was an oversized $7.99 issue. And this variant has Alfred E. Newman Man-Bat, and he took a crap on the Batmobile. Awesome stuff. Like Mad Magazine. Sorry about the sniffles here. It got all warm and screwing with my sinuses, so I apologize for if I'm sniffling in your ear. This was a series by Dark Horse that I like. This is Billy the Kid's Old Timey Oddities and the Orm of Loch Ness. This is the #1 variant by Eric Powell, who did the art on this anyway. On the regular cover, I'm sorry. Again, I think this was $5 or $6 after discount. This is the variant to Daredevil 26 with Iron Man on it. And this is by Paulo Rivera, another artist I really like. Does great stuff. Another series, excuse me, that I was turned on to this past year that I really enjoyed was Deathmatch by Boom Studios, written by Paul Jenkins, Carlos Magno on art. And I wasn't familiar with Magno before this, but I really like his art, and this is one of his variants to issue #2. Been sleeping on this book, and saw some beautiful Sketch and Virgin variant covers. Excuse me, Virgin variant covers that Paul Brennan was showing off, and I was just like, man, that is awesome. Big Bernie Wrightson fan, Steve Niles wrote it. Had to grab this, Ghoul #1. I also grabbed 2 and 3, so can't wait to read those. The old Hellboy stuff, man, it can be really expensive. Uh-oh, don't fall. It can be really expensive, and I need Seed of Destruction 1 through 3. This is the first Hellboy mini. They had 20 or 25 bucks on this issue, and I bought it because it was half price, but I really need to get the rest of those, but they're not cheap anymore. This is another early Hellboy story, Hellboy Box Full of Evil, or Box Full of Evil. This is the second issue. It's got an Abe Sapien backup, early Mignola Hellboy. That doesn't go very cheap anymore. This one really doesn't go cheap. Again, an early Hellboy story, and this is The Corpse and the Iron Shoes. And Mike Mignola said that The Corpse is his favorite Hellboy tale. This one, they had 30 bucks when I got for 15, so glad to have that one finally. I have a reprint of it. Don't know if this is a variant or not. It was in the variant box, but it was like $6, so I got it for 3 bucks. Abe Sapien, The Abyssal Plane, Book 1. I think it's John Arcudi on the cover. This one, had to buy. IDW's Hellraiser #1 Virgin variant. Well, I guess it's not Virgin because it has the Hellraiser, but it doesn't have the issue number, price, or anything. And it's a gorgeous pinhead cover by the great Tim Bradstreet. Love his covers. Love his stuff, especially his Punisher covers he's known for. These would have showed with my Hulk books, but I forgot. This is pretty sweet copy of Hulk King Size Annual #3, and got it signed by Herb Trimpe last year. What an awesome, nice guy he is. Really cool guy. You know I love the Giant Size Marvels. This is really sharp copy of Giant Size Hulk #1. Love that one. Now to Iron Man, and admittedly I don't have the best Iron Man collection. Kind of lacking there. Except for the newer series. I really like that, and I bought all of them. But, you know, our buddy Steve, Full Killer 5150, he just completed his Iron Man run. That's pretty awesome, so, you know, congrats to you, buddy. This is number 19. This is the earliest issue of Iron Man I have. It's in pretty nice shape. But need to beef up my Iron Man collection. This is a pretty legendary Bob Layton cover. Iron Man 128, the Demon in a Bottle Alcoholic storyline. Just a legendary cover. Got this back in the day for like $4 or $5, so very happy to have that. Excuse me, one of my favorite two-parters here. Iron Man 149, Part 1 of Doom Quest. Love that cover. I believe it's John Romita Jr. and Bob Layton. But that's an awesome cover. And of course the follow-up issue, 150, double-sized. Awesome John Romita Jr. and Bob Layton cover. This one has a nice little crease there. But I just love reading it. I love this story as a kid. I just kind of remember, you know, thinking Doctor Doom, to me, was that one villain in the Marvel Universe that the heroes approached differently. They were almost scared of him and didn't, you know, they're hoping he didn't act up again. And I thought it was cool. Iron Man fought him one-on-one, armor versus armor, because a lot of times when people fight Doctor Doom, they team up, or it's a Fantastic Four. Like, you know, Iron Man took him on one-on-one. Love this story. It's not the only time either. Iron Man 192. Love this Iron Man vs. Iron Man cover. And this is when Tony Stark comes back to take the Iron Man mantle back from Rhodey, because he's sobered up. Very cool. Another one of my favorite Iron Man stories. This was, you know, from my prime comic book reading days. You know, middle school, late elementary school, middle school. And this is Iron Man 225, Part 1 of the Armor Wars, and I love this story. Basically, Tony Stark finds out all these villains are using his stolen tech for either their weapons, armor, or whatever, He goes around kicking ass. Great read. Really liked it. Love this cover. This might be my favorite Bob Layton Iron Man cover. This is Iron Man 250. And as you can see, another Doom crossover. Just love the layout, the colors, the technique used. Awesome cover of, you know, Iron Man with Excalibur. There's Doom and Merlin behind him. Epic stuff. Really like that one. Iron Man 284, the quote-unquote death of Tony Stark. And as many of you know, nobody stays dead in comics. Love the giant size. Excuse me. This is giant size Marvel. Marvel giant size Iron Man #1. It's got some problems. Got the wax pencil date up there. Definite problems on the spine. But I got this cheap. And there's Angel in his really, really crappy original costume. Move over a bit here. Sorry. Sorry again for the sniffles. Gotta take some medicine here. I don't know. I remember Steve saying the same thing, man. When the weather changes like that, just wreaks havoc on my sinuses. So hopefully I'll be better tomorrow. Iron Man 1. This is the Hero's Return by Scott Lobdell, Jim Lee, and Will Portillo. I actually think, yeah, this is Ryan Benjamin, I think, on the cover. Not Portaccio, however you pronounce it. Big fan of the variants and stuff like that. And my friend Hippies Collectibles knows that. He sent me this awesome Iron Man ash can from the same series. This is the ash can #1. Limited to 2,000 copies, only given away or sold at San Diego Comic-Con that year. So thank you again for that, Hippie. That's awesome. Same series, Invincible Iron Man #2. And I normally like Will Portillo's covers, but I think he just made, you know, if you want to make Hulk that big, that's fine, but look how little his head is. I don't know. And I normally love his work, but, you know, a little nitpicking there. Iron Man #3. And I don't know if this is a variant or not. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't know if they did Christmas covers for the regular or if they were variants or not, but this is my copy of Iron Man 4. Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. #19. I think this might be out of order a bit. But cover with Hulk punching Iron Man's head off. Pretty cool. Sure was out of order. Here's Invincible Iron Man #1. And this is the run by Warren Ellis and Adi Granov. The art's awesome. The writing's awesome. This is the Extremis storyline that was poorly adapted in the Iron Man 3 movie, but this is a great read. I recommend it. Had to buy this variant. I love it. Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. #15. And this is Adi Granov's obvious homage, to Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #4 by Jim Steranko. Beautiful cover. Had to buy that. Great, great series. This is the next volume of Invincible Iron Man. Written by Matt Fraction and art by Salvador Larroca. Coloring by the great Frank D'Armata, one of my favorite colors in the business. And they left this team on this book for a while, and they really built something great, in my opinion. Great run, great reading. Highly recommend picking this up. This is the cover to #1 by Salvador Larroca. Beautiful cover. This is, I don't believe it's technically a variant. I think they did a 50-50 split of the covers here. But this is the other cover to Invincible Iron Man #1 by Joe Quesada. Pretty cool. And this is a variant. This is the Joe Quesada sketch variant to Invincible Iron Man #1, and it was a Wizard World Philly exclusive that year. This is one of the photo variants to Invincible Iron Man #1 with the great Robert Downey Jr. on there. They did another one that was a little more limited with, you know, the whole cast walking towards you horizontally. Another photo cover variant, but I didn't get that one because my shop wanted too much for it. Here's the LaRocca cover to Invincible Iron Man number 2. Very cool. Such a good read. Brandon Peterson cover to Invincible Iron Man number 2. Salvador LaRocca cover to Invincible Iron Man number 3, and I really dig this one. Beautiful stuff. Not sure who did this one. Might be Granov again. He did a lot of these covers, but I don't see his name. But it's the other cover to Invincible Iron Man 3. Salvador LaRocca cover to Invincible Iron Man number 4, if it'll focus. There we go. Really like this variant. Again, not sure. Might be Granov. This is the variant. This is an actual variant to Invincible Iron Man 4. Really cool painted cover. Normal LaRocca cover to Invincible Iron Man 5. Variant edition to number 5. I believe this is Carrie Andrews, however you say his name. This is the Marvel Apes Month variant to Invincible Iron Man number 5. I think Mark Brooks also helped on that cover. Really dig this 80 Granov variant to Invincible Iron Man number 6. Just kind of looks like a piece of Cold War propaganda or something. Very cool. This is a regular cover to Invincible Iron Man number 7 by Salvador LaRocca, but what an awesome rendition of Iron Man and Spidey. Really like that cover. This is the Marvel 70-year anniversary variant to Invincible Iron Man number 16. Don't fall. Really love this cover. Not sure. Again, it could be Granov, could be somebody else. But this is a variant to Invincible Iron Man number 20. And I really love this. This white background, beautiful painted cover of, you know, the Iron Man costume that I first saw as a kid. Really love that one. Invincible Iron Man Annual number 1. Beautiful cover of Mandarin and Iron Man in the yin-yang there by Salvador LaRocca. Great stuff. And as you can see, this series was, a lot of people like this series. It won the Eisner Award that year for Best New Series. This is the Marvel Now relaunch. And despite being a big Greg Land fan, I wasn't that taken with it. And I stopped pulling it around like issue 5 or 6. But sorry if anyone else likes it, you know, each into their own. It was in the middle of that God Hand or whatever it was called, the storyline involving the Phoenix Force, and just couldn't get into it. So, this was a 2008 New York Comic Con exclusive sketch variant to Iron Man Legacy of Doom number 1. Awesome cover by Bob Layton there. Another showdown between Iron Man and Doom. Iron Man The End, one shot. And really, really like this. Really like this. And some of the Marvel The End books were hit or miss, but some of them are really good. I like this one. I like the Hulk one a lot. The Punisher one was really good. So cool stuff. Bernard Chang on that cover. I'm ashamed to say, I think, yeah, this is the number 1 variant. I think it's John Cassidy, but I could be wrong. But this is the Virgin variant to Mark Waid's Irredeemable number 1. This series I really love, and Robert Kirkman's been pretty vocal about what he thinks of the Big Two since working for Marvel. And I maintain that his work for Marvel was good. They just didn't market it and promote it well. And Walking Dead didn't really truly blow up till after he was long done on these books. But I have his whole run on Marvel Team Up. It's just excellent. And this is a complete run of his series, The Irredeemable Ant Man. Awesome, awesome read. Art by Phil Hester. Not sure if this is what they're adapting into the movie, but it's got a great comedic element to it. Very, very good reading. Irredeemable Ant Man number 2. Kirkman wrote the whole run. It didn't last very long, but it was great. Irredeemable Ant Man number 3. Number 4. The world's most unlikable superhero. So yeah, these are from 2007, it looks like. Irredeemable Ant Man number 5. Fighting one of the other Ant Man. Not sure if it's Scott Lang or Pym, or I think it's probably Scott Lang. Irredeemable Ant Man number 6. And I'm not sure if these are going up now or not because of the movie. Frank Cho on this cover here to issue number 7. And they basically just took the cover to Mighty Avengers number 1, added him in with a magnifying glass. So, pretty cool though. Irredeemable Ant Man number 8. Number 9. This one has a little bit of spine rolling on it. Must have came that way in the shipment. Number 10, really like this. It was a crossover with the World War Hulk story. Awesome stuff. Irredeemable Ant Man number 11. And number 12, the final issue here of Irredeemable Ant Man. See? What? Canceled? Never. I'll never be like you. And a lot of really unpopular characters. Or not, yeah, some of them are unpopular, some just unsuccessful. But highly recommend that Kirkman's Irredeemable Ant Man. Great read, and not a whole lot of them to pick up. So I don't know if they're going up because of the movie or not, but might be a good time to check on them. So anyway, that's it for this installment. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out my books. I always appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And everyone enjoy your comic books. Take care.